I mean, listening there to Rachel Reeves, and I've been listening in the last couple of days to the US Treasury Secretary as well, it's almost like they're assessing two different situations.
It is a bit, Yelda, and it's the interesting thing about that intervention from Rachel Reeves is that these are certainly thoughts that many people around Washington, particularly finance ministers coming here for the International Monetary Fund's spring meeting, which is kind of what they do. This is the moment that finance ministers, central bankers, they come to Washington, they talk about the state of the economy, and they give their assessment of it. And clearly there is one big economic story right now. It is the economic fallout from what's happening in the Gulf. There is enormous fallout. And not just, it's worth saying, in Europe and the UK, when you look at the impact in terms of the downgrades that we've seen on growth, they are mostly skewed towards poorer countries. It's poorer countries that are struggling to generate the extra income they need. They're struggling to pay for the diesel and the kerosene they need, whereas richer countries, like many of those in Europe, can actually afford. It's very hard, particularly for some households. And so a lot of people are asking that question, why is America doing this? And that, in essence, is what Rachel Reeves is starting to challenge. And she's doing it, as I say, in a more forthright way than we've heard from the UK government so far, which marks a diplomatic moment. She has met today over the course of the day in various kind of bilateral meetings with certain of her counterparts, including Scott Bessent, who is the US Treasury Secretary. And he was talking actually earlier on today about the state of the US economy, and just for a kind of have a listen to him instead.
This quarter will be slower than it was. I think that the first quarter was moving along well. And we've heard the president say that one of the reasons he believed that he was able to prosecute this war now, and other than he believed it was the right time to prevent Iran from having a long-term nuclear weapon and to decapitate the regime, was that the economy was in such good shape. This conflict is going to end, that I don't know whether it's 3 days or 3 weeks.
This is clearly one of those big moments. Finance ministers looking at the state of their economies, working out whether they are facing recession as a result of this war happening right now. And like everyone else, trying to kind of trying to kind of, I guess, look through the fog of war and work out how long this is going to last. It's just a guessing game everyone has been doing. The guessing will continue, and we're going to hear more from the Chancellor and from other finance ministers over the course of the next 24, 48 hours, and we'll bring you more of their comments soon.